Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modern Life, Season 2, Episode 192, which of course means that we are within 8 episodes of the end of the season, or 8 weeks now, of course, because I'm now on the new schedule of basically 4 videos a week. There might be the odd extra one as and when, or if something out there and it's bugging me. Hang on, who's hanging around outside? I see you. But I don't know where you are. Yeah, so if I get the opportunity, there might be... That is an enderman. Yeah, I thought so. Hi. Mine. Yeah, so... Back to things. As I say, I might squeeze the odd episode in. I'll be playing anyway, and there are times, you know, I play for my own entertainment on things, and sometimes I just play to just do a bit of the grind. You know, it's not out of the ordinary for me. But I do want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone for all the support on that video. The huge number of comments, all of them positive, all of them saying, you know, do what you need to do. A few saying, oh, thank God I could keep up with you, and a few saying, I don't know how you kept it up. But it obviously, huge thanks for that. So at the end of the actual channel video update thing, I was making up a whole load of concrete, which should be going into there. But one of the comments in there was an interesting one that I'd not even thought of, and it was from Ikiro Fuma, which was, have I considered using construction paste? And the answer to that is no, I haven't. Why? Because I'd not even realised it was a thing. One of the fun things with having too many mods is that you can get a little, what's the word, a little things. Now, I've not used this before. So construction paste, apparently you make from dense construction chunks. You make those from dense construction blocks. Dense construction blocks are made by hydrating in water or things. You make construction block powder, and you make that like that, and then you can put these into a variety of these. So let us start off by making, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, could be 13, maybe even 14 of them. Now, the hydrator is not going to play very nicely with those, because I think if I do that, it will stop them. Yeah, it does not like having more items in the thing. Now, if I do recipe locked, again, it still don't like it. Pain, really. But it doesn't matter, because, you know, this will go through pretty quickly. And once we've got a stack of those, I'm going to take those and I'm going to whack them into the crusher to get those going and get this paste going. And then ultimately we want to get these paste containers. I'm not sure how you fill them. I'm not entirely sure how you actually even build with it, but, you know, we'll work it out. How hard can it be? Let me auto split, get them going at double the rate there. And put that in. There you go. So that makes these things, which we can then, we need to make, hang on. Oh, no, cancel. We need to actually crush those down as well. Okay, take those out. And only problem when you have it set to auto split. And then we'll do that. And that will allow us to make the paste. Pasty paste. Lovely. 1, 2. Now we need to make 4 of those to make 1 of those. So we need 16 of those. So I'm going to need 16 of those. That's simple enough, I think. How are you doing? You are... Wow, hang on. What's going on here? I'm losing Okay. Well, we'll get there eventually. That's a little bit more to go, and we can use the and we could use the immersive engineering crusher as well if we really wanted to, but that's not really rigged up for this. So once we've got 16 of these, we'll be okay. There we go. So that should allow us to make 16 of those. Now, do these stack? They don't. Okay, not a problem. And then we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and that will make me 1, 2, 3, 4. And that, in theory, has now got 10 in it. Is this going to be significantly cheaper? I do not know. Let me see. What have I got that we can... Construction. It's made them as construction blocks. Alright. How do... If I now go like that... Oh. No, it doesn't like that. It will do that, but I've got that in the inventory. Let me just... I'm trying to find something that we should... Why... Oh. Okay. It did work. Now the stupid question. We've got 10 in there. How many... If I put down 4 of those... It uses 4. Is this going to be any quicker than just making them like that? That is, of course, the question. The answer is I don't know. I mean, I can turn out a lot of concrete very quickly. And it's not that expensive. I don't know whether construction paste is going to be significantly more useful in these circumstances, but well, let me just let this run for a bit. I'll kind of poddle around, keep myself busy, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, worst case scenario, it's something that doesn't really work very well. But yeah, but once again, thanks everybody for the support. It means a lot, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it's got to be said, this thing and this thing is slow. It is seriously slow. However, we can do something about that. What I can't really do is something about the hydrator being particularly slow. So we need to sort out, have a look at alternatives. So the first thing we can do is put all of that straight in there. And why is there's a hell of a lot of ores in here and it is not going out very quickly. And it's got juice. Well, I suppose sometimes the only option is to intervene and handle it all manually. At least as far as getting these things running with any speed. This clearly, mind you, I'm just using hoppers, aren't I? Oh, there's no wonder. I need to up my game there. This is not so bad. But there's no wonder these are struggling. The hoppers just can't keep up with the rates. Alright, challenge accepted. Question though, what's the best way to do this? If I turn you off, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Alright, I've got an idea. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'd thought about doing conveyor belts. I then decided against it on the basis that conveyor belts would be laggy and there would always be the chance of overflow. So we are going to do this with item cables. So if we have a look in there, that one's full. There we go. It's not full anymore. Well, it is full, but it's not full. And we will grab these and they will be put down, and that will go there, and that, and those. This is going to be a pain because our inventory is quite full, and that we're all done, and that's a spare. Okay, so then we'll pop them. Tell you what, I am going to just pop the whole lot off, because then we can just come down here and go now. We might find that this is going quite quickly. We also might find that there's a lot of stuff on the floor there, so what I do need to do is divest myself of a few items, mainly those. And then we can just do that, can't we? That's probably the easiest thing. Yeah, so this will be significantly faster. Let me just finish emptying these out. I want to do the same on the furnace side, just so they're both kind of working with the same thing, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, they're sped up. We still have an issue though, and that is that they are emptying really fast. But this can't keep up now. It's struggling. I don't know how much there is we can do about that one, but we can always go and have a check, see what's what. And I realise I'm actually not getting to the actual bit that I wanted to do, which is of course continuing building the aquatic area of the dino bits. So that is an importer, that is an exporter. The importer is blacklisting those. The exporter is where you are matching a full oxygen tank. Stupid question. What are you doing? You are doing hemp seeds and you are going to there. If I were to place you there, get some of that going, can I? I can't. Okay. Have I got any cable on me? Of course I have. I've kind of over the last God knows how many episodes, I've accrued quite a bit of stuff over time. So you are going to be set to that. Oh damn. And of course now I can't put that away because it's there. Right, so this is doing its thing. That is importing. That is exporting, sorry. That is importing. It's got a stack upgrade. So I'm going to put 3 speed upgrades in there. And then I'm going to put another importer on there with... I don't know whether I can get away... No, I'm just going to try for 3 speed upgrades. And I'll leave the option of a second importer if necessary. Speed. 1, 2, 3. Bang, start. Start, and there you go. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. At least these are quick. And let me put those in. And absolutely no problems whatsoever. Okay, that's good. Right, problem solved. What the hell are you? You are fluid. Oh, right. Okay, fine, fine. Don't question it, John. So we've got this lot. We have that lot, which really wasn't there. I don't know why that is showing us there. Oh, because it had a recipe lock on it. That's it. Now, I can take that and I can fill my thingy up quite easily, but that is not the most efficient means of doing it. That's still carrying 144 blocks of stuff, but I can carry them in there. I can actually put them into my dank null. In fact, I don't know why I'm not putting them into my dank null, to be honest. So is there any point? I mean, we've got 1,000 of those chunks. So if I take one of those and I take one of those, we can always push those into... Oh god, now I've got to work out where they go in this lot. That is an ore export, that is an ore export, and man, this is not the easiest of bits to get around. That is an ore export as well. Is it worth doing that, or do I just chuck those in? I mean, I can do that, that's not a problem. I suppose, let's have a look what we got in that export queue. Let's get rid of you and put you in there. So that has taken those. Okay. And then if I go and let me just hydrate one stack of that, then I can chuck those in and that will give me paste, won't it? Yeah. However, in the time it's taking me to do all of that, I've now only got things I can probably manage another 2048 in the time it takes me to get those things. So I'm going to use these anyway, just on the basis, not that, on the basis that I've done it, but I'm going to make myself a whole load more of this as well. And I'm going to go and build some walls. How exciting. Yeah, get that done, back in a bit. Alright, I'm still building over there, but there is one thing I wanted to do before this thing gets any bigger, because this is going to probably get quite painful. In we go, and oh, come here, you. Come here. There. What else would you call a megalodon other than my favourite Family Guy character? Well, one of my favourite Family Guy characters, Meg. So there we go. It is now called Meg. It's also still a baby. I have got no idea how big that thing is going to grow. These not so bad, and the little Nessies, of course, are being little Nessies. Anyway, I have gone around this enclosure here. I'm going to split this, I think, into 2. In fact, before I even do that, let's just go back and have a look at how many other aquatics I have to house. Because they'll probably all be housed in that one section. I may, if I need to... Seriously? Seriously? Damn you. Well, that explains where... no. That explains where they got to. Where are you? Come here. Gotcha. Right. How on earth did he manage to get all the way over from there? How many have we got left in here now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're missing number 4, aren't we? So that's the beastie. Okay. In you go. Pain of things. They're like the escapologists of the dinosaur world, the dinosaur Houdinis. Right, yeah, let's not get distracted by any more escaped dinosaurs, unless I see a raptor running around eating everything. And to be honest, nothing would surprise me now. Let's go and just see what we have got left in the aquatics before we go any further. So I have done alligator gar is that, isn't it? Let me just have a look. Damn it, come here. Get in. That's a nautilus. Those are alligator gar. So, yeah, that's nothing exciting. I don't think any of those are anything exciting. So we're over here and we've got the sturgeon. Pretty boring. We've got the alligator gar we've done. We've got the plesiosaurus we've done. We've got the megalodon is done. There's this guy to do. The Henodonus is a pacifistic thing. I think that's the one we've done, isn't it? That's the big thing. So Mosasaurus to go. Sturgeon. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. So I think we can manage 4 enclosures quite easily, although one of them is that one and that one are probably the smaller of the two. So let's go with that beastie and the Mosasaurus. There we go. Let's go with those. We'll set those running in here while we get their enclosures ready. We'll get that one done. I didn't pick them up, did I? I always do that. I pick them up and then put them back down further down in the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then we'll get those in. So that's the plan. 1, 2, and 3. And 4. I'll get some more fish in there as well because they're a little bit light. And we should be good to go, I think. Now these are obviously going to not be running while I'm building because that's further away, but it doesn't matter. We can set them running and come back and finish them off later. So with that in mind, I need to finish off those 2 enclosures, get the tunnels in place and work out what we're going to do elsewhere with the rest of the tunnels. So let me get that done. I'll be back in a sec. So it occurred to me that there's a smarter way to fill this thing in than using the Britannia wand to fill in the water in, and that is ice. And I never use it. It's a vanilla mechanic that I should really use. I'm just trying to find my way. I didn't have a huge amount of experience left to teleport back from the jungle. Is the nearest location out to an ice biome, so I went out and grabbed a load, and then I'm flying back the hard way, which is to say They're not a very hard way at all. And we should be... Here's Rexy. Yeah, there's Rexy. Where's Rexy? There's Rexy. He's hiding at the backlog. He's a shy little T-Rex. Not actually so little anymore. Alright, we are going to leave him alone because he's definitely a big fella now. The Meggy's getting bigger as well, look. I have no idea how big that thing will get. That tank might be way too small for it. But we have got these two tanks done. We've got the tunnel going through here. Your viewing for this tank is from this side, so I could potentially put another viewing area into the walls or whatever. That's all like doable, you know. However, let's see what we need. So if I do one of these every block, all the way around like that, and then I turn my... We'll probably need to do a little bit of Britannia work as well, but that's not a problem. Then in theory we should be able to... I can't see my... I think I might... Oh no, he's there. I was going to say I think I might have lost my purple hoofer, but I haven't. In theory we just need to turn you from Silk Touch in there, and that should fill all the way out. There's not quite, so we're definitely going to need one there. I'm just going to place a block to indicate that that is the case. Now what is... there's definitely one there. One there. Okay, so one there as well, I think. And then we can work out where is that filling out to. So then we need to go one here, one here, one here, one there, actually one there. Let's do that. And then all the way across like that. And I'll repeat this pattern above all the way up to the top and then break them one layer at a time. That seems to work to me. Still not perfect on which side. Oh, we appear to have managed to melt that one as well. Doesn't matter. So which is the better side to work from? This side is actually probably better, isn't it? So if I go like that, and then all the way across like that. Oops. Let's set this to ice, shall we? Then we can just use it as is. But if this works, oops, doesn't matter, it's only ice. This will be a lot easier than faffing around with the old water wand. In theory, anyway. And then from there, we probably want to do something like that. Where does that connect out to? I'm not used. This is obviously like a vanilla mechanic that I've seen a lot of people use in the past. Okay, so there, all the way up. Oh, boom. What the hell was that? I think he's one of those. Unless it's another escaped lizard, which it doesn't seem to be. Anyway, let me get these filled in. I think this will work, and we'll take it from there. In fact, I'm going to be even smarter about this. I'm going to use the this. That'll work. Right, get this done. Back in a second. Okay, well, there we go. We have another thing. Now, I did notice that the light blocks down there really made no difference. How big's the mag now? We're a couple of days on. Oh, that is getting getting a bit. The fish are all hiding at the other side of the tank. That's how big that thing is. I mean, what is that? I reckon that's probably, must be getting on towards great white size. And it's going to get bigger. These things are terrifying enough. Hello. And then, of course, the Nessies. I just want to double check. What are you? Yeah, that's definitely what we put in there. Right, let's go and see about our occupants for this. And I'm flying on the Chaos Gem at the moment. It was just easier than trying to use the wings. I will swap back in a second, however. As mentioned before, I quite like the Chaos Gem. The Chaos Gem is my friend. Where are you? Oh, I know where you are. We've got two. Oh, damn it. That means I've lost 2 samples of whatever they were as well. God damn it. But we have got 2. I'll, hello. What did we get them? They, Leoplorian. Okay. So what was the other thing I was trying? I can't remember. Oh, rotten there. Phalosaurus flesh. Chuck that in there as well. I don't know. Was it Leoplorian that we've just put in there then? So we need Mosasaurus. Is it an... Maybe it's a... Oh, maybe I've got my... Let me... Let me get these set up again. In fact, let me just double check, because I've got a sneaking suspicion I have gone and bred the wrong dinosaurs. Could be a children's book, couldn't it? The wrong dinosaur. Where's my ichthyosaur? That's not my Brontosaurus. My Brontosaurus goes... right. So, I think these are the... Hello. What are you? You are the plesiosaurs. And you... Oi, come here. Just hold... Even attack me, I don't care. You are the... Oh, man. Leoploridon. Yeah, I bred the wrong way. I need to breed these. Okay, I'll get those bred, and in fact, I'm going to... I don't think they're going to get that much bigger, so let's just introduce a couple more. Why not? I've bred them, might as well use them, eh? Yeah, I'll get those bred, and I shall be back with you in a moment. Alright, after much failures, and I've used up all of my cultivation chambers. I need to make some more before we move on to further dinosaur cultivation, you know. We have our dinos for this particular exhibit. Dinosaur patrol, how many have we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all good. Right, so we have 2 new tanks in the exhibit. Now, next episode we are going to hopefully finish this and work on the entrance and a few bits of build. This has been far more infrastructure based than I... Ooh. Well, that's the whatever they are, little fishes. They're only tiny little babies, but they will get bigger. And this one got me the advancement, the terror of the seas. I might have put these in the wrong. In fact, I think I probably have put these in the right. Let's see if I can't swap this around with a little bit of creature ball and. Oh, this is not going to go well, is it? Yeah, you can't just throw them. Okay, how do we handle this? What have I got? Britannia bag up there, immersive cables, bag. Actually, that needs to go back. Oops, that is not what I wanted to use. That needs to go back. And what do we need? Tools bag perhaps? Have I got nope. Railroad, doubt it. Cyclic items, torches and lights, rockets, astral. Immersive, I don't want to see why it would be an immersive. Nothing in there. Right. We need to capture these, definitely. I definitely... Got one. Okay, I don't know how I got one, but I got one. Now where's the other? There you are. Let me just get out of the water, go back in, and that's not what I need. I can't even see him. My god, it's stealthed. We have a... yeah. There it is. Got it. Right. Let's put those into here. And then try the larger, potentially larger, mosasaur in here. That works, I think. Right, let's do some flight on. Go away. Oh. He's a big fella. Yep, he's definitely not a friendly. Oh, and he can get me at the edge of the water and all. Stop it. Oh, right. Anyway, we have now got, let's just go in underneath and see what we can see. See if I can get a decent shot from over there. So we've got a room over here for, well, actually 2 more. I don't know if we even need that one over there. But you really can't see a great deal going on in here at the moment because there's a lot of fish, and the actual fish, there's one up there and there's 2 up there, are blending in with the fish. How dare they? Can you see the mosasaurs very well in here? We should have just put a whole load of collection things up under there, but Let's go with that as a screenshot. Anyway, we are there. We've achieved something. We need to get the last 2 bits in, and then the visitor center to get you down here, and maybe some more window blocks and stuff. That's going to bring us through to here, and almost certainly, and this is actually going to be a big area. I think we don't need. I may refill this area in because I don't think we need it. Although I suppose I could put a whole load of the shelly things and the gars and some of the more maybe even the sturgeons. I think the sturgeons need their own. Wow, that makes big. Yeah. On that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.